In the last hour, police have said they've sealed off a block of flats in Ipswich after a woman was found dead. Her body was discovered when officers were called to the flats in Duke Street, close to the waterfront in Ipswich. She was in the block's stairwell and had suffered a head injury and wounds to her body. She's not yet been identified. Two men who killed charity worker Nicola West have failed to get their murder convictions overturned. Her body was found in the boot of a car outside Ipswich Police Station 2 years ago. Robert McCarry and Paul Waters both got life. The Court of Appeal today ruled there was nothing unsafe about their convictions. Growers in Essex say this has been one of the best summers on record for the blackcurrant harvest, and that's good news for the makers of Ribena, the blackcurrant drink.
They produce around 150 tonnes of blackcurrants a year. In July, the bushes are bursting with berries ready to be harvested. This year's a bumper crop.
We had a nice warm spring and we had a good even bud burst where it's even all over the bushes, and so when it comes to ripening, they ripen evenly as well, which makes life for harvesting much easier.
Harvesting them is a complex process. Straddling the bushes, the rods inside gently knock the berries off the plants. These are then scooped up and stored in bins. It's a year-round job to get to this point.
We do quite a bit of frost protection through March, April, which means getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning and coming out, checking that the temperature hasn't dipped too low, and putting on the irrigation if we need to protect against the frost.
This farm has 70 acres of blackcurrant bushes. Once harvested, they're collected the same day and taken to be processed. All that juice is then made into Ribena.
Blackcurrants are very, very high in vitamin C and also high in antioxidants. So yes, they are classified as a superberry and we should be eating lots of them.
Even this time of year, the weather can still get in the way. Soaking with summer showers, these berries have escaped the cordial bottle for a little bit longer. Felicity Simper, BBC Look East.
Norwich City boss Brian Gunn has been adding more names to his squad in readiness for the new season. 3 players signed up for the Canaries today, including a new goalkeeper.
A fresh look for a fresh start. That's Brian Gunn's plan for Norwich as they start the new season in League One. First up, attacking midfielder Simon Whaley from Preston. The 24-year-old finally agreed a 2-year deal after concerns over his fitness.
An injury was 6 years ago and I played like 200 games since then, so, you know, touch wood, things will all go right and prove myself here.
Also on a 2-year contract, Royce Wiggins. The Crystal Palace defender has played for Wales under-21s.
I'm an attacking fullback. I like to get forward, deliver crosses, hopefully get a few assists and help with keeping the goals out as well.
And joining the Canaries, at least for a short while, is Tottenham goalkeeper Ben Anick. He's arrived on a 3-month loan.
Game atmosphere at Carrow Road's amazing, and one of my best mates, Chris Brown, was here for a while, and I spoke to him last night and he can't speak highly enough about the club. He said it's a brilliant club with brilliant setup, so obviously I was over the moon to come here.
The new players bring the number of permanent summer signings to 8, but there may be more.
We haven't got all bases covered. Obviously we feel that we are short of a striker, and we're currently trying to progress that as we speak, and who knows, maybe 2 strikers.
It's likely most of the new players will make their City debut in tomorrow's friendly against a Manchester United 11. Louise Holmes, BBC Look East.
Ipswich Town have completed the signing of Colin Healy from Cork. The 29-year-old midfielder has signed a 2-year contract for an undisclosed fee. He's likely to feature in tomorrow's testimonial for veteran fullback Fabian Wilness. The pre-season friendly is against Colchester. The organisers of this year's Lowestoft Air Festival say the crowds were even bigger today than yesterday. The final day's attendance is estimated at about 215,000. Despite showers this afternoon, sunshine greeted the Red Arrows this morning. Visitors were asked to contribute £2 a head. Now, office workers talk about all sorts of things at the coffee machine, but just recently, one topic has dominated chit-chat at the insurance group Aviva. Staff in one department are celebrating the arrival of 10 new babies in just 8 weeks.
The Aviva pricing department is obviously good at sums and statistics, but it didn't expect this kind of calculation. Take 7 staff all in the same office, add their partners, and a space of 2 months equals 10 babies.
We couldn't believe it. We thought that maybe there's something in the coffee machine or something, but yeah, everyone just kept coming out with these announcements that they were going to have babies, so yeah, it's lovely.
It was a bit odd, to say the least, and given the number of twins, we were quite worried because Abigail was one of the last, so when we went for the scans, we were a little nervous we had twins as well.
This department prices products for customers, but they didn't expect their own 2-for-1 offer. 3 men in the office cashed in on the deal and had twin boys.
It's certainly been a case of one Aviva and twice the value, but yeah, it's a little stranger offer than I'm used to, for sure. Yeah, it's been good though. It's been really good. Yeah,
it is a fantastic deal. Fantastic. As I say, we're delighted to have 2, and to discover that at the scan was amazing.
The staff here deal with statistics all the time. The probability of this happening is very low.
Do we look at it from just these 7 families that are having children, or do you look at it across our whole team? And when you look at it with this, we're saying the probability out of our whole department there on that team is like 1 out of 2,000 of this being able to happen on that small team of like 40 people.
It may not have been the department's best pricing strategy, but the staff certainly got a good rate of return. Debbie Tubby, BBC Look East, Norfolk.